Today, inshallah ta'ala, I am going to mention a very beautiful dua for us to make for our parents. My brothers and sisters, we all love our parents. We hold them very dear to us. If anything happens to our parents, we feel the effect. If our parents are not feeling well, all of a sudden we start to feel low. If they are going through a financial difficulty, then we try our level best to help them as much as we can. In any way, shape, form whatsoever, we try our level best to ensure our parents are healthy and happy. Imagine when we were young, our parents, especially our mother, for 9 months, she carried us. Then as we started to get older, up until the age of 18, our parents, they supported us financially, academically. They ensured our health was good. They brought us clothes, gave us food. In any way possible, they tried their level best to ensure that we remained happy and we were given the best possible within their means. Now that our parents are growing older and we are growing older with our parents, we must also remember what they did for us when we were young. Many brothers and sisters, unfortunately, they have arguments with their parents. They talk back to their parents. They speak in an angry tone to their parents. And when they get older, they start sidelining their parents and throwing them, na'udhu billah, into care homes, nursing homes. And they do not take that responsibility of looking after their parents upon themselves. My brothers and sisters, ultimately, as our parents get older, we must take care of our parents. We must do it ourselves. If we have the means to do it ourselves, for example, if you are fit and healthy, then you have no other reason not to look after your parents. It's not the case of we do not have any space in our house. Everyone has space in their house for their parents. But unfortunately, the dunya gets the better of us. We start looking at other individuals who are not looking after their parents. We look at what they are doing and then we follow in their footsteps. This, my respected brothers and sisters, should not be the way. Especially where your mother and father did so much for you. Because of them, you are who you are. Because of them, you came into this world, because they were a wasila, they were a means for you to come into this dunya. So as you are getting older, your parents are getting older, you mustn't sideline them. You must always look after them, take care of them, ask them how they are. If they are in need of anything, you must provide for them, just like they provided for you. Now, coming back to the topic, many of us, we are looking for short, simple, yet effective du'as to make for our parents. Du'as that will give them health if they are in bad health. If they are stressed, du'as that will relieve their stress. And in general, just a du'a that overall will be a means of barakah for them. So this du'a I am going to mention today, it is a very short, simple, a very easy du'a. And I'm sure all of you will be able to memorize this dua off by heart just after supplicating this dua a few times. It's not a long dua. It's not a dua that will take 10 minutes of your time. Really, it will only take maximum 10 seconds of your time if you supplicate this dua slowly. But this dua could be read at any time. It could be read in the morning after Salatul Fajr, as soon as you wake up, after Salatul Zuhur, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. It could be read at any time. As long as you are in a respectful state, your surroundings are respectful, you can make this dua. And this dua will, insha'Allah, be a means of immense barakah for your parents, insha'Allah ta'ala. This dua is very, very simple dua. It is, Rabbir Hum, humaa kamaa Rabba Yaani Saghira. I'll repeat this dua again. Rabbir Hum, humaa kamaa Rabba Yaani Saghira. I'll repeat this dua for the third time. Rabbir Hum, humaa kamaa Rabba Yaani Saghira. Inshallah, this dua you can find in the description box below, the transliteration of this dua in the description box below. As you have heard this dua, now you know it is a very simple dua, a very easy dua, and it is very powerful and effective. What is the translation of this dua? Rabbir Hamhuma. Ya Allah, have mercy upon them. Upon who? Upon my parents. Kamaa Rabba Yaani Saghira. Just like they had mercy upon me when I was small. Allahu Akbar. What a beautiful dua. Such beautiful wording. If you were to try and think of such wording, just generally to think of such wording, you would have to be a very devoted person, very loving and caring person to think of such wording for your parents. But we have been given this wording to make, this supplication to make to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the best of ways. Simply raise your hand, send blessings upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Say any durood, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, as-salatu wa salamu alayki ya Rasulullah, any durood, and then say, Rabbir Hum, humaa kamaa, Rabba Yaani Saghira. Oh Allah, have mercy on my parents, just like they had raham and mercy on me when I was small. My brothers and sisters, now you know this beautiful dua. Fulfill this essence of being a child to your parents also. We do many other things. We make sure our parents are well. We make sure they are doing good financially. They are okay. They have no stress. They are healthy. They are going to their doctor's appointments if they are not feeling well. May Allah grant them all shifa. But this is also a duty that you have upon yourself to make dua for them. Make dua for them as much as you can, because if you make dua for your parents, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant you a long life. Allah will grant you a long, happy, healthy life, inshaAllah ta'ala. And also, when you make dua for your parents, your children automatically, as they are growing older, they will remain obedient to you, and they will also make dua for you. So it's like an effect that is coming down slowly. If you are doing it, your children will do it. If your children do it, their children will do it. But if you do not do it, then how can you expect your children to make dua for you when you are in need of their duas? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless every single one of us. May Allah keep our parents happy, healthy, and those parents who have left this world, may Allah grant them all Jannah, a high maqam in Jannah. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Jazakumullahu khaira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.